life?
In my actual life, I truly believe that it is, my religion does define me, most certainly. I'm very proud to be a Muslim, but what people would say is I'm an easier going Muslim. I'm a moderate Muslim. But I'm as Muslim can be, to be really honest.
Those Muslims, Christians?
No, as I said, that Muslim is a person who submits will to God. So you cannot say a liberal Muslim or a moderate Muslim. You can say a practicing Muslim or partly practicing or non-practicing. That's more correct. You know, and to understand Islam, don't look at the Muslim, don't look at me. Go to the scriptures. That is the reason I give talks on Islam and comparative religion.
It has come, and this genuinely is an appeal, that it is more important to feel Muslim.
Than to look
Hindu,
it.
Than to look it. And if you do, if you do, it's absolutely cool. And if you don't, it's absolutely cool.
Dr. Naik, quick response to that, and I got two guests waiting to speak.
I think the best is to practice Muslim, is number one.
Yes.
Appearing is important, but lower down. I'm not saying appearing is the most important. For a person to practice Islam is more important. Beard comes lower down. Beard is not in the 70 major sins. That it's not.
Realizing religions, unfortunately, believe in counseling, which may not be acceptable.
And Dr. Naik, that's what you do.
Yes, of course, that's my because that's the verse of the Quran in Surah Imran chapter 3 110. It is the duty of every Muslim, as Allah says, kuntum khayra ummatin ukhrijat lin-nas ta'muruna bil ma'ruf wa tanhauna 'anil munkar. That we have made you the best of community because you enjoy what is good and forbid what is wrong. If you feel that you are doing something wrong, if you are doing something wrong, if I feel that you're doing an act which will harm you, for example, you're having drugs, so it's my duty as a good human being to tell you don't have drugs, it's going to harm you. That time people won't object. So similarly, when I feel if someone is doing something wrong which is bad for his human body, and if I tell him, so why do people object? But that's my belief.
But Kabir would call this a lot of ritualism that creates that construct.
It is not ritualism.
How do you resolve those questions? What is Osama bin Laden for you?
Main thing what I say, that I cannot base my answer on the media. Because if you ask me, how is bin Laden? If I have to give my answer based on BBC, CNN, it will be against the Quran. Quran says...
You mean you still have doubts about Osama bin Laden?
Yes. Why? I'll tell you why. I have my doubts. Because Quran says...
That's a really provocative thing to say, and some would say would deeply stereotype.
Why? Because I have seen the DVDs produced by the 75 scientists of America. They say it is impossible for few Arabs to come and do the Twin Tower. I have seen, because I'm a man who travels throughout the world.
Come on, Dr. Naik. Come on, Dr. Naik.
And I have seen many DVDs, and I can give it to you if you see the loose change, if you see 9/11. What I have done, I'm a man of research. And Quran says, when you get the information, check it up before you pass on to the second. I'm not saying bin Laden is a terrorist or a saint. I say, I don't know.
Faith is about free will. If she wants to wear it, it's absolutely all right. It could be a hijab, it could be a bikini, it could be a t-shirt, it could be a shirt, it could be whatever.
Intimidation.
लेकिन ये अगर अपने शौक से पहन रही हैं और मैं अपने शौक से दाढ़ी रख रहा हूँ तो मुझे हक तो है पूरा, लेकिन मैं मॉडरेट मुस्लिम नहीं हो सकता. ये भी एक बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है.
नहीं, इतना हमें भी कैरिकेचर मत करिए मीडिया में. But
and I think for me religion is a very private matter. It's between my maker and me, and it's not something that I would want to discuss in any public forum, even this one.
Like even singing and dancing, in a certain sense, in a very orthodox sense, is the wrong thing to do.